What's smoking, y'all? If you're still searching for the best way to cook a steak, look no further, because in this video I give you two amazing ways to cook the most mouth-watering steak you'll ever have in your life. Yeah, it's that good. Let's get into it. We got some moo meat! What's smoking, everyone? Welcome back to another video. It's your boy Mel, and today we got some moo meat in steak form. We got two different types of moo meat here. We'll get into that later, but we're doing a steak video, so let's get into them. As always, if you hear children screaming in the background, they are my kids. Please do not worry. Please do not call child services. They are mine. Do not worry. So like I said, I have I have four beautiful steaks here, both from Members Mark, so y'all know that's Sam's Club. For those of you that do know, why the size difference? One's for me, one's for my wife, one's for my children, one's for my mother-in-law. They get the smaller, more healthier ones. These are halal. So many jokes. I'm gonna leave it alone. So those are considered the more healthier, grass-fed, grass-finished, whatever. Let's go ahead and get these bad boys open. So now in front of me, I have four beautiful steaks that will make a grown man cry. These are New York strips. Now, the reason I'm making this video is to give you all two very good, very different ways to cook these for whatever you want to cook steak for. It's 2026. We have Mother's Day coming up, Father's Day, the 4th of July, I don't know, Christmas, New Year's, Girlfriend's Day, Boyfriend's Day, Sweetie's Day, I don't know. We got any day, or just any other regular day. This video is going to help you guys on whatever special day it is in making the best steak for whoever you're making it for. Could be just for yourself. Really, this is just for me. They don't eat steak like that. I love me a good steak, so this is just for me. The two different ways I'm going to show are sous vide, for those of you who know what that is, and just your regular old reverse sear. Starting off with the sous vide. Just so you all know, there's many different ways to sous vide a steak. This is how I prepare mine. With my food processor, I find how big of a cut I need to make sure my steak will be completely sealed, because this plastic is not cheap. All right, now the first part is to seal the bag. While that's sealing, what I like to do with my steaks is just season with just salt and pepper, and that's it. That's all they get before they go in their bath. Same as you would season any old steak. And then, literally, just gonna take the steak and we are going to place it into our bag. As you see, that was a pretty big bag for the size of steak I have, but it's fine. Now what I like to do is take my, y'all already know, y'all know what this is. Y'all know what this is. Y'all know it's a lot. Garlic. I like to take 3 garlic cloves. I'm gonna break them. You see? Ugh. So now I have broken my garlic clove. If you can tell, has a crack in it.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Well, that didn't go as planned. But my garlic now has a break in it, and it's going to release that flavor, and I'm just going to place it directly on top of my steak. I just break them, split them in half, and I just place them on either side of the steak. It's just going to cook. It's going to release, you know, that flavor into that steak as it's cooking in its water bath. I like to take some rosemary, and we're gonna place that just right over top. And then last but not least, a good pat of butter. And there we have it. This is our sack pack for our steak. So it has sucked the air out. Now it's doing a manual seal. And there we have it. That is our vacuum seal steak. Now everyone, say hello to my Anova submersion sous vide machine, whatever you wanna call it. This will be the last time you guys see this in my video. You wanna know why? It's because I picked it up today and that happened. This is not normal. This will be the last time I will be using this machine, as I will have to get a new one. Since I have my kid steak over here, we're gonna cook these at 135 degrees. I have my 2 steaks in my water, and I'm going to go ahead and let this cook for the next about 1.5 hours, 2 hours. After it's been held at 135, I'm gonna take this, I'm going to sear them, and that'll bring them up to around 140, 145 for that medium well temp. And that is the sous vide setup method. And we're gonna set this to the side, and we're gonna let this cook. Now, with my remaining 2 steaks, like I said, I'm going to be doing a reverse sear. For that process, these steaks are gonna get seasoned with salt, pepper, and garlic powder. They are then going to go on the grill at 275 degrees. I'm going to cook them until an internal of 135. My mother-in-law and my wife, they both do not like the steak sous vide. They don't like that wall-to-wall look of the red. I try to tell them that's a perfect as you can get it. They don't like perfectly cooked meat. Don't ask me why. I don't argue. Happy wife, happy life. Or happy me, less stress. Happy me, happy wife, whatever. How you would do this at home without a grill is you would just set your oven to 275. You would cook it until it reached an internal of your desired temp, and then you would heat up your cast iron, add in a high smoking point oil, and you would sear it for around 2 minutes per side. let's get these seasoned and on the grill. Just salt, pepper, and garlic. Yeah, I still find a way to get garlic into my meals, and quite a bit of it. All right, that might have been too much, but all right. So our grill is now set to 270, 275. I'm just going to throw them on there, and we're just gonna let those cook. Like I said, with these on here, this is sort of a slow cook, so we are shooting for around 130, 135 internal, and then that's when I'm going to pull them off of the grill. All right, and 40 minutes later, that's been around 30, 40 minutes. Our steak is temping around 135, 140, and here is the color that we have, and we're gonna take these up off the grill. All right, and bring it back over our pot of water. Our sous vide steaks are also done. It's been around an hour and a half, and you just take your bag of meat water, and we're gonna grab our scissors, and we're just gonna cut this open. And boy, you know, it hits you very strongly. It's like a very beefy, meaty smell, and then you can smell that garlic and that rosemary. Like, these smell delicious. Now, one thing I want to show you guys is the color difference. Yeah, you can definitely tell that there's a difference. Left side here, the steaks that I smoked here, these are so gray. These are so gray. You see that imprint? That's where the garlic was. They are ready to be seared. I'm gonna get my grill up to the temp I need, and we are going to sear these. All right, as you can see, my grill is now heated back up, and we are going to hit it off with our steaks that were smoked. These two are our smoked steaks, and these two are our sous vide steaks. Grab that. Got a nice crust going. Getting some charred marks, nice color. Yeah, the sous vide definitely benefits from this process a lot more than I would say the smoked steaks. So smoked steaks already had like a crust going on them. Sous vide was just totally wet. Ooh, that's what we're looking for. And there we go. Now, as you can see, it's probably definitely hard to tell which one is which. I want you guys to be honest with me and tell me down in the comments who can tell me which one is which. Just pause the video, put it in the comments, let me know. We got steak 1, 2, 3, and 4. But just to let you guys know, this is the smoked sous vide, smoked sous vide. These two are my halal. These two are my, you know, normal all-American steaks. So y'all can see I got a nice compound butter on all of them. And then we're just gonna cut into this real quick. So we got sous vide, smoked sous vide. Oh yeah, now that is a perfect medium well. And into the smoked one we go. When we get to the middle, I'll show you guys what we're dealing with. We are definitely teetering into well done territory. Less of a light pink. And there we have our 2 steak contenders. Let me know if you guys can see. We got sous vide on the right and smoked on the left. Like the idiot I am, I forgot to record sound for this portion of the video, so you're gonna get commentary by yours truly. And as you can see in front of this big happy black man, we have a plate full of meat. And I'm going to grab some meat in one hand and some meat in another hand. Watch yourself. And I'm gonna point out something with the meat that I totally forgot, and something with this meat that I totally forgot. Just to make it very realistic, I'm gonna chew in the mic for you all. That's some good steak. Hold up. Oh my God, that is some good steak. It's basically what I'm saying. All I have is chips, don't judge me. If you all enjoyed the video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And next time, I surely won't forget the sound. My name is Mel, this has been Smokin'Kitchen. I will see you all in the next video. Peace. That's some good steak.